This is Fridays in the Field, brought to you by FNBO, the Great Big Small Bank. I'm Alex McAvica on the Rural Radio Network. We're just ahead of the 2024 Soybean Management Field Days, and one of the locations this year is Holdrege. Blake Johnson joins us now. He's going to be the host for that Holdrege site. And Blake, you and I were just chatting before we came on air. There's a lot of things coming to this year's Soybean Management Field Days. One of the new changes is it will be from about 6 to 8 in the evening. But tell us a little bit more about your role at this year's event.
Okay, on next Tuesday, August 13th, we're going to host the field day at our farm. It's going to be a little different format than everybody's used to. The soybean board partnered with the university to add soybeans into the TAPS program. So teams were able to sign up and make management decisions throughout the year for competition, for yield, and overall profitability. And we're going to overview that TAPS program. And then we're also going to bring in some university experts to talk about DECTs or stem bore. Stem bore seems to be moving into our area more and more all the time, and we want to give producers a chance to talk to some university people to see if give them some ideas on how to manage that. And then we're also going to overview some irrigation strategies for irrigation. So it's just a great opportunity to interact with university experts as well as fellow farmers.
Mm-hmm. Blake, as you reflect on the 2024 growing season where we sit so far here in mid-August, talk to me about the highs and lows that you've seen for your area so far this year.
In Phelps and Carnan County, it's been quite a challenge. We had wind events early where we lost center pivots, and then we had 2 different hailstorms that come through and did a lot of crop damage. So it's been far from normal. We've had to make a lot of adjustments on the fly to adapt to what Mother Nature has given us this year.
If you're just joining us, we're on the phone today with Blake Johnson of Holdrege, Nebraska. He'll be one of the host sites for this year's 2024 Soybean Management Field Days that's coming up next Tuesday, August 12th from 6 to 8 in the evening. Blake, as we think about those field days, what else is important to mention that we haven't had a chance to touch on yet?
Well, being a part of the soybean board, our job is to use the checkoff dollars to help create demand for our product, as well as fund research to help Nebraska soybean farmers combat some of the production challenges that they've had. And the field days just give us a chance to showcase where we've spent some of that money on research and let the farmers be a part of it.
Most definitely. Blake Johnson is our guest today, Holdrege, Nebraska. He'll be the host site for the 2024 Soybean Management Field Days on Tuesday, August 13th from about 6 to 8. If you can't make that one, there are 3 other locations this year. So the 2 other evening programs are in Neely on Wednesday and then Ulysses on Thursday. And then from 10:30 in the morning to about 2 in the afternoon, you can attend in Meade on Friday. I'm Alex McAvica for Fridays in the Field, brought to you by FNBO, the Great Big Small Bank.